Hi! Today I finished a book, so I decided to film myself doing my little mini book review. It's not really a book review, but you'll see. You'll see what I mean. So as I turned to the book section in my planner journal, I realized that I did not add the two new books I got yesterday. So here I am. Look how pretty. Oh my god. So here I am adding Drive and Reverse by Kate Stewart. And I had the original versions, but I had to get the sprayed edges. And Reverse was a pre-order, so I'm crossing it off here. And then I'm turning to where my book reviews start. So far in July, I've only finished one book, which was the latest Heartstopper, and it was a short book, so I didn't have a lot to write. So that's why it's only half page. But for the Striker, I know I'm going to need a full page. So here I am looking for the washi tape, and I thought I had a lot of purple, but I guess I don't. I didn't have a lot of purple to choose from. But luckily, I had enough of the shade that I did end up liking. So that's what you're seeing here. I'm framing the bottom, and then I'm going to do the top. And so what I mean about book reviews is that I'm not really reviewing it. I'm just writing down like the title, some little facts about it, and my favorite quotes. And that's usually what fills up the pages. And then I'll add stickers too if I don't have enough quotes to fill up the page. I should have pulled out my first half of the year journal, because then I could show you all the books that I've added and so you can see what I'm talking about. But anyway, here I am cutting the cover, a mini picture of the cover, and I've printed all three because it's a 3-book series. The third one's not out yet, but I'm really excited to jump into the second one. Although I can't right now because I'm currently reading 2 other books. So I was reading 3 books at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish One Golden Summer, and then I'm going to take my time with Wild Love by Elsie Silver because I'm reading it on my Kindle when I work out, so I'm just going to keep that as my workout book. So here I'm writing, because it's a series, I'm using my felt pen to just write like the name of the series. I forgot. Oh, Gods of the Game. So it's book 1 and Gods of the Game. And then here I'm looking for my little mini rating stickers. I don't remember where I got those. I think I got them on Amazon actually. So here I'll use a gray pen to write down the author, when it was published, how many pages, the format that I read it in, the dates I read it, and then I use my little pen to fill that out. And it's a 0.3, so it's much smaller. So here I'm adding the author and the number of pages, like I said, how long it took me to read, and that I read a paperback. Oh, and I forgot, also the last one is the character names. So here I'm writing Asher Donovan and Scarlett. I forgot her name. Look how cute they are. So I had to look it up real quick because I forgot her last name. But it's Scarlett Dubois. And then what I do is I usually, with the same gray pen, but I messed up here because I forgot to grab it. But then I realized after I wrote Asher's name that I forgot it. So yeah, gray. So here I'll copy the, what's it called? Is it the book blurb? Whatever the book is about, whatever's on the back of the book, that's what I copy down here. Sometimes it's way too long and I just get like enough so that I can remember what it was about when I flip through these many years from now. But yeah, so here I am writing about Asher Donovan, how he's a living legend, the darling of the Premier League, the arguably greatest footballer in the world. And wow, I should have sped this part up way more, because what am I going to read? Should I just keep reading what I wrote? It's whatever was on the back of the book, honestly. Okay, so he's reckless and I already messed up. Okay, it goes, but his reckless antics and recent team transfer have caused much controversy, and when his feud with his rival turned teammate cost them a championship, they're forced to bond during off-season cross-training. Surviving the summer shouldn't be hard until Asher meets their new trainer. She's beautiful, talented, and no matter how hard he tries, he can't take his mind off her. The only problem, she's his rival's sister and completely off limits. So yeah, basically that's what I do there. But wait, I messed up there. So maybe I can keep going and I can just keep reading what else I wrote. Scarlett Dubois is a former prima ballerina whose career was cut short by a tragic accident. She swore she would never date a footballer, but when her brother leaves town for an emergency, she finds herself thrown into dangerously close proximity with the gorgeous, charming striker. So there, that's what I wrote there. And I really enjoyed reading this book, honestly. So if I'm going to review it, I guess I'll review it now. It took me a long time to read it, but not because it was hard to read or because, honestly, I mean, you'll understand. It took me a long time to read it because I spent most of the month transferring over my journal entries from one of my I think it was from the B5 back into an A5. You'll think I'm crazy, but I want to only have 2 notebooks for this year. So January through June are in the Sterling ink half year that I already had. I just threw it all in there. So I spent most of the month doing that, to be honest. That's why I didn't have much time to read, and that's why I somehow ended up reading 3 books at the same time. So anyway, someone out there gets me. I know someone out there gets me. But I'm really proud of myself for at least finishing 2 books this month. I still haven't watched the Heartstopper movie. I really want to watch that. I'll probably do that tomorrow. End the month with some movies. I kind of want to watch the Netflix Idaho 4 documentary, and I think that comes out today. So maybe I'll watch that tonight with the fam. But anyway, still writing the blurb. Is that what they call it? Is it a blurb? I don't know what the official name for that is. Book description? I don't know. So I use my Tombow to just break it apart. Just because, oh yeah. Well, I don't know why I pulled that and showed you that then, because I'm not going to do it till the end. But anyway, here I am looking for my favorite quotes. And then I realized that most of the little pages I tagged or tabbed don't even have quotes that I enjoyed. I don't even know, like, they just made me laugh or whatever, just moments that I liked. So they weren't actual quotes. So I'm like, what am I doing? Maybe I could have just gotten away with half a page. But I did find some quotes. And so that's what I'm writing here. And I'll use like different pens with the same colors so it all matches. Like here, I believe this quote was, I don't know if you can see it. It might be super small, so I'll read it. No one had ever looked at me like that. Like they could see past all my shields and pretenses to the imperfections I fought to hide. Like those imperfections didn't matter, and not only did they not matter, but they were a reason for appreciation instead of an obstacle. And I think Scarlett said that. But anyway, here I am, writing it all out. I should have made this part faster. Guys, I'm on minute 9 of 13-minute video. Like, what am I going to talk about for 5 more minutes? Okay. So yeah, here I am finishing up the quotes. Remind me to do this faster if I do it again. I gotta figure out how to speed up like certain parts of the video, because there's some parts where I do have things to talk about, but then I feel like I move on to the next part too quickly, and then I have nothing to write about. Ooh, this one was Justice for Pluto. If you've read the book, then you'll get it. And then here I am looking for more quotes. And I think I only ended up with like one more because I don't know. I don't know why I tapped so much, but then they weren't really quotes. So this one was, We all have ugly feelings sometimes. It's part of human nature, but it's what we do with them that counts. That's true. So that's why I really enjoyed that quote, because it's true. And here I'm using, I think that's also a Tombow pin, but it's one of those smaller ones. And then I was trying to see if I had another quote. I even tapped their group chat just because I thought it was funny. I wish I had like a purple dinosaur sticker. That would have been perfect. Okay, so since there are no more quotes to put on there, I decided to look for stickers that I can just fill that space in with. And so I pull out my sticker binder. I think I'm pulling out like different sheets because I have like monthly stickers. Like sheets that have stickers for the month. And so I found a soccer ball and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I should probably go to Hobby Lobby and look for like soccer ball stickers. Because then I can use it for the next 2 books. Anyway, so here I am still looking for stickers. And I hope you guys enjoy this because I don't know. I feel like it got boring towards the end because I don't know what to say. So I'm just reading things to you. Okay, so I pulled out this pink, oh my gosh, the purple. I pulled out the purple themed sheet, and I'm not going to use all of it because some of the stuff doesn't even make sense. And then I didn't know what stickers to use. I was just looking for purple or ballerina or soccer, and there was nothing. So I thought I had a London one too because I thought I could use that, but nope, nothing. So trying to figure out what purple ones I could use. That didn't fit there. And so I decided to move the ball somewhere else because that would give me more room for the little outfit. And then there's some diamonds, or I don't know. I don't know why I picked that. I mean, it just reminded me of dancing. So I thought, okay, a carousel horse might work. Or it reminded me of ballet. And then the shoe didn't work. But the car did because Asher likes to race cars. So I thought, okay, that'll be perfect. Purple car. And then that shoe reminded me of dancing, but then it just looked weird. So I'm like, no, that's not going to go there. And what did I end up putting there? Oh, I just ended up grabbing that ball from that sports one and then put it there. And that's all I did. And I was looking to see if I could find anything else, but I couldn't. So I just... Oh, wait. I found a purple cloud. It's so random. But anyway, thanks for sitting here and watching this. And I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks for listening and watching. Bye. Oh, wait. We have to rate it. 4 stars. Bye.